Yeah. Alright there, kiddo. Here's a challenge. If you could get one hit on me, then I promise I'll buy you that Lego set that you wanted. Okay. You're gonna have to try harder than that. Susie, you're not trying hard enough. Your opponent or going to just allow hit that, and they also aren't going to hold back like this. Buddy, did I hit you a bit too hard? Not bad there, Susie. So do I get that Lego set now? Well, you did hit me fair and square, so sweetie, just hold up 1 second. Lloyd has to talk. Wants to talk to me. Look, I know that it's only been like less than a day since the whole Thunderfang thing, but Susie just really needs to keep up with her training. I'm just preparing her for any future threat that will come ahead. And I know that tomorrow we go out with Jay to the administration to find Aaron's parents and all. I'm not discussing that. I just want to ask you why exactly you caused the merge to begin with. Well, I wasn't the one who caused the merge, alright? It was Taboo. Taboo controlling me was the one who caused the merge. Well, Susie said that you had caused the merge. Not Taboo, you. Okay. If you really want to know that badly, but first I want to show you some shit I've been inventing. But inventing? Lolbit, that's not what I meant. This here, I call this the telepod. It's like the iPod, but it teleports you and shit. It rhymes with Grug. I'm sorry, how does telepod rhymes with Grug? I don't know, I just have these ideas just coming, and I just had to share them with ya. Sure, can I try out? Well, sure, but the only side effect is that it gives you AIDS. What? I'm sorry, excuse me? Oh, not HIV, yeah, I know, it's a portable teleporter and shit. No, not that. The fact that you said that this machine gives you AIDS? Oh yeah, just AIDS, just not HIV, just straight blown AIDS. I got some other inventions I want to show ya. You see this? I call this the Spanknife. Surgically sewn together like some sort of Frankenstein's monster abomination. And it rhymes with Grug. I'm sorry, why? How does it rhyme with Grug? No, I'm not gonna ask. The only side effect with this thing is that it also gives you AIDS. I'm sorry, it also gives you AIDS? Well, I got a final invention to show you. I call this the Spinny Barrel Car. Rhymes with Grug. It can be able to spin to get you to place. Like sort of like a bicycle, but it spins. Let me guess, does that also give you AIDS? Anyways, so Lloyd, what do you think of my inventions? First of all, that's not what I want to talk about. And second of all, why does most of your inventions give you AIDS? Well, I don't usually get STDs. So yeah, I wouldn't really know if it gives you AIDS. Well, if you can't get AIDS, how exactly would you know if it does give you AIDS? Well, if you don't get AIDS, if you can't catch that, how exactly do you know other people who try your inventions don't get AIDS? Just a random guess. But random guess. Look, not all inventions are 100% safe, alright? They have to have a side effect. And the side effect I chose for my inventions is that it gives people AIDS. What am I even supposed to do? Not making inventions that gives people AIDS, Lolbit. Look, it's either between I chose that as a side effect, or it gives you cancer as a side effect. Well, why the fuck would you choose between AIDS and cancer? Look, I just had to choose a side effect for my invention. And all the other side effects are taken, so it's either between cancer or AIDS. So I chose AIDS. What am I else supposed to do? I don't know, like, not have your inventions give random side effects to people? Like a normal person? You know what? Fuck this. Let's just ignore all that. Let's just ignore your little inventions. I just want to ask, why the fuck did you cause the merge? Well, funny story, how about... What the? Lolbit, get back here! Lolbit, you asshole, get back here! Computer, initiate tower lockdown sequence. Tower lockdown sequence activated. Hey there, Lloyd. How exactly did you get in here? You know we have a teleportation device in the Samurai X gate that leads to the Lolbit Tower, right? Damn it. Why did I forget about that? So Lolbit, I need to ask you once. Why did you cause the merge? Who's Lolbit? Lolbit, don't play dumb with me. I'm asking you this as your best friend, alright? Why did you cause the merge? Alright. Well, I guess I don't really have anywhere to run. I'll tell you why I caused the merge. But you cannot tell anyone, alright? Well, why though? I just don't want them to be stressed about it, alright? Like Susie, she's still young. She's still learning things. She has lots of responsibilities now. And I don't want her to be any more stressed out as she already is. Well, promise that you will not tell the others about this. Well, why though? Because if you do, then I won't hesitate killing you. If you're really that desperate at keeping that secret, then the reason you must have caused the merge must be pretty serious, I'm guessing. Then I promise I won't tell anyone about why you caused the merge. Right, but if you really must know, it all started almost 5 years ago. Like a couple days before the merge happened. I, like you, have been plagued with similar nightmares. Some foresaw how exactly everything would end. Some nightmares in which I was saved by a team of kids calling themselves Dream Chasers. Hailing from a world where you guys are just fictional, just like most worlds in this multiverse. But all these nightmares I keep on hearing cause the merge. It rhymes with Grug. When I went to Master Wu, he explained to me that the only way I could possibly solve my nightmares is to find the Source Dragons, as they could probably be able to stop my nightmares. But he told me that the only way that I could be able to summon the Source Dragon is by creating a dragon icon of that Source Dragon. But he told me that doing such actions would be dangerous. So of course, I disobeyed his orders. I created a dragon icon, and by doing so, I summoned the Source Dragon of Balance. You have summoned me, Freeler. Explain your reasoning. You see, I've been plagued with nightmares. I am in need of a solution. I fear that something is coming, and I need to know how I can stop it. The only way to solve your nightmares is by going after the source of them. Going to the source of them we did. He sent me to another multiverse. It was Ninjago City, of course. It looked exactly like our Ninjago City, but I soon realized the difference between that. You, what are you doing in Universe 7? That face, you look almost exactly like a visitor. Is he bothering you, my lord? Turns out this multiverse is very different than I originally thought in my first impressions. This multiverse has 20 gods of destructions, some of which are just out of Team Fazbear buddies, all created by a merge that was commenced by the Omni King, someone they called Doom, a man that they speak very highly of. A man who overthrew the old system and placed in a new. A happy, successful multiverse. Theming with life, where Kais create and destroyers do their job of maintaining balance in the multiverse. Wow, if this multiverse is so good as it is, I would like to meet this Omni King of yours. And so I did. When I walked into the palace, I saw something I didn't expect from any of Zeno's palaces. I saw a man, cloaked in green, with a metal mask, surrounded by guards of similar attires, sitting in the Omni King's throne. But what was strange is that this guy possessed similar seraphim eyes to Taboo, but green. A green seraphim. This guy walked up out of his throne, and he had said to me, "Lolbit Ninjago, I had been expecting you." Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Victor Von Doom. When I was told about the multiverse, I used this as an opportunity to expand my power and my reach. The great Zuno had told me that you would be arriving, and now that I have finally met you, I am offering you the chance to join me, and we can achieve greatness together. You do not have a choice. But of course, I could have just gone away from there, found the source dragon of balance and escaped, but I got a little bit cocky. He didn't even move a bit, and it hurt when I struck him. Towsers! What even is that mask even made of? Pure nickel? What the? I am quite familiar with your speed, hero. But I now possess speed that is quite superior to your ultra instinct. This guy is just completely standing still, dodging all of my punches, and it looks like that he's just standing still. I don't want to come to this. I don't want to use Taboo's power, but it seems you have no choice. Yes, I know. This power. I'm quite impressed by you, this power of yours, Freeler. Not. You then began our brawl, but it looked like that we were standing still, according to his guards. But the fact is, both of us were moving so fast that to the naked eye, we were just standing still. I have to impress Doom's skills. I didn't expect the Dr. Doom of this reality to learn such combat and speed. We were almost equal level of each other. But our clash didn't last for long. This guy, I started to see the power difference between us. He was just as strong as Taboo, if not even stronger, even in my strongest form. I then resorted to my most powerful attack yet. Final Smash! That attack shook all of time and space. Even his guards were shaking. I couldn't sense his energy, which meant I thought that I had actually done it. But, to my horror, not only did he survive my attack, but he didn't even leave a scratch on him. Not even his armor or robes were damaged from the attack. I soon began to realize the power difference between us was greater than I had realized. But that was the least of my worries. But with a single just a single strike, he knocked me back to my base form. Not even Taboo, at his strongest, was able to do that to me. That is what made me realize that this guy is much stronger than I realized. Pathetic. And here I was expecting a worthy opponent. You really blew my expectations out the water, Freeler. Perhaps Zuna was wrong, and that you wouldn't be my equal. Such pity. Source Dragon, get us out of here! Oh? I was teleported back to my world, and I thought I was safe. Until the worst thing that could probably happen. The Source Dragon of Balance, dead. By him. This didn't have to end like this, Lolbit Ninjago. You saw what my influence did in my multiverse. I offer you the chance to change everything, and yet you still resist. And for that, your Source Dragon had to die. With no other options, I know if I didn't do something, I would die as well. So I decided to do the unthinkable. So you caused the merge? Yep, it rhymes with Grug. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. How can merge rhymes with Grug? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, they don't even rhyme. And by causing the merge... So I merged all of the 16 realms into our Earth 1. So I then caused the merge, locking Doom outside of our multiverse. And so, as any other threat that would come to threaten the safety of our multiverse. You know, Roz says something about undoing the merge. Would undoing the merge free Dr. Doom? Very likely. There could be a connection between Roz's mysterious master and Dr. Doom, but I'm not really certain if they are connected somehow. Well, why didn't you tell us beforehand? It was a risky decision, and it had to be done. And I didn't tell you guys this beforehand. But that doesn't explain everything, like Master Wu disappearing, his scrolls getting destroyed. Well, after I returned from the merge, Master Wu was gone, but his scrolls were still there. So I decided to destroy the scrolls because they might be able to, as a way to prevent anyone from attempting to undo the merge, to undo everything that I've done. And remember this, Lloyd. If you dare tell anyone about this, I will kill you. And I am serious on that. Anyways, let's go and get some pizza rolls. Okay, that was strange.